It's go time. Hi everybody, it is Winston with PerfecPress HTV. Welcome to our live stream. Today we're doing a fun new technique that I've been seeing going viral on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. It's been all over the Sublimation Facebook groups. It's been all over TikTok videos tagged Sublimation, where they're doing this sort of folding like you would for tie-dye, but then sublimating a sublimation sheet on top of it. Can you throw me that example shirt?
Sure.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, so here's my trial, my first attempt at it. So it does something like this. Might not be exactly the look for everybody. And it's kind of wrinkly. This one's been in my desk for a bit. But it's a way to achieve sublimation kind of all over your design without doing an all-over sublimation press. It's kind of unique, kind of fun. So we're going to try and attempt it today. We're going to do it on a 100% polyester. This is Team 365 shirt. And then we also got some baby onesies we're going to do after we do a t-shirt. You can use pretty much any program you want for your for this. Today I'm going to be mainly using Photoshop and Pray Now Photoshop with our Epson with Cosmo Sublimation ink in it. So here, let's get started. I think what I want to do for this shirt, let's do something kind of beachy, kind of fun, like a family beach getaway. So the idea we're going to do is we'll have this sort of tie-dye technique first, and then in center we'll do family beach, fun time graphic in the center.
That sounds fun. Fun for the vacation, family.
Fun for the vacays. Okay, y'all, so let's jump on in. So right away, we're going to start with a fresh Photoshop layer. So let's delete everything out of here. We're going to just go File, New. So for this, we're going to be printing on 11 by 17. So we're going to have 11 by 17 work area. We're going to have a resolution of 300, and we're going to be working in a CMYK workspace. So we got our thing set up on our screen. So now what we're going to do is, for starting for the tie-dye technique, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do a simple fade in some beachy colors. So for a fade tool in Photoshop, you're going to hold down this, whoa, not that one, sorry. I'm going to hold down the paint bucket tool, and I'll give you the gradient tool, y'all. And then up here you can click, and it will give you some different fade options. I'm going to choose some my own custom colors, but I'm going to start with this one and double click. And let's change this to a more light blue, like that. Let's change this to a more just kind of fun green. Let's get this almost a sandy yellow. That will work probably pretty well. I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to make the green and blue just a little more. There we go. And now I want to hold down Shift down the center so it's straight. And that's going to give us a nice little fade like that, y'all. With that style fade there, that's a great start for us. So I want to already go and hit Print. File, Print. Make sure I'm printing 11 by 17 to the proper Epson printer. And we're going to proceed. Oh. Probably would help if I load my printer. So let me grab some paper. We're using the Texprint R paper. I like this brand Sublimation paper a lot. I've tried a bunch of them. This one seems to keep the colors the most neutral of any paper I've tried. I've had others that made images lean yellow and lean blue. This one seems to be the most neutral. So I have my heat press already up to 400 degrees. We're going to do that for also set for 60 seconds. So now what I'm going to do while it prints, oh, I forgot I'm supposed to leave the computer open while it prints, or the print stops. The joys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I mess it all up?
Did you mess it all up?
A little bit. You can do it, printer. We believe in you. While that hopefully works, so what we're going to do is we're going to fold our t-shirt in a tie-dye style way. Oh, yeah, I messed it up.
Whoops.
Let me send that again and not close the computer, y'all. Now I don't know what the printer's doing at all. We'll hope it sorts itself out. So back to the t-shirt. You see my hands? Cool. So what we're going to do for this style technique is we're going to do the classic sort of twirl tie-dye. So what you're going to want to do is you want to get your shirt nice and kind of flat, and then you want to take your fingers. I like to take 3 fingers, y'all, put it in the center and kind of pinch. And you want to get these like real nice creases and twist. Then put your fingers back in where those creases were and try to help them crease. Like so. Y'all see that good?
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to make sure those creases are nice and strong, not like weird. We're going to keep on twisting it. Almost make it into like a flower petal sort of looking thing at the center here. All right, y'all. So now we got this sort of twisted up thing going. We want to try to get everything as flat now as we can. So when we're sublimating this, we want wherever the paper's hitting to have this ink on it. Oh boy, it's really printing slow.
Yeah, I noticed that, and I was wondering what was going on with it.
I think it's set to high quality mode.
Oh, that would, yeah, that'll do that.
So we have this twisted up. So what we're going to do while that continues to print, we're going to come over to the heat press, which we already have set to 400 degrees. We're going to carefully take this over. Oop, I messed it up. Let's start it again on the heat press. So I have it laid out on the heat press, y'all. Normally I like to tuck my shirts, but this time we're not. We're going to take 3 fingers, pinch it in the center. Make sure these pleats are nice and strong. Help flatten them out if you can. Again, we're twisting it, trying to keep it as flattish as we can. Now with normal tie-dyeing, you would want to tie it down with ties or rubber bands or something, keep it in place, but that will prevent the sublimation from coming. So you got to be very careful to keep it kind of uniformed and all in one area. Any questions, comments, concerns, viewers?
We do have viewers.
Hey!
No comments, though.
Y'all, sorry, the printer's just printing. I probably should have pre-printed one. You know what? I have some pre-made sublimation sheets. I'm going to run and grab real quick. I'll be right back while this prints.
Run!
Run, guys, run!
A few moments later.
I'm back, y'all. So while that prints very slowly,
Oh, fun. Rainbow.
I have some pre-printed rainbow patterns that will perfectly display what we're doing. So we're going to take our sublimation sheet. We're going to place it over our folded sublimation design or shirt. Now you want to cover it with some Teflon or protective sheet. Where did our protective sheets go? Sorry, y'all. Things got cleaned and put away in not the right places.
Teflon.
We're going to use this to cover our design so it doesn't get over on the top or smeared anywhere.
I've also noticed that some people use like heat transfer tape, but I don't really see a point in doing that with a process like this.
I guess if you're trying to get it to stay on a very specific spot, that would make sense. I'm going to loosen my heat press up as a fair amount. And we're going to go for it. 60 seconds, 400 degrees like usual for sublimation on a t-shirt. It's dying in there.
We need the Jeopardy song for when we're heat pressing things.
Do, 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 do. Ooh, it is warm by this heat press. It's warm in this room. There's like lights here and here and here.
Honestly, it's mostly just that corner I'm realizing.
It's a hot corner.
Yeah, the hot corner.
Because hot action happens over here in the heat press corner.
Hot boy summer corner.
Hot boy summer.
No comments, but we got 10 viewers.
Hi, people viewing me. We got 3, 2, 1. It pops.
Well, let's see how this looks.
I'm going to take off our protective sheet. So this is the first press of this. I'm probably going to do 2 or 3 to really give it that sort of tie-dye look.
Whoa, looks cool from here.
Can you all see that?
No.
Can you zoom in?
There we go.
That one? You can zoom it. So this looks pretty cool. I'm not going to pull it apart until you guys can get a good view. All right, can you all see this? Look better?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
very bright.
Cool, cool, cool. So now I'm going to undo that. See what I got here going on, guys? Kind of cool. But I want more. I want a lot more. So we're going to put it down. I want to pinch, and you can kind of see when you unravel it, you can kind of see where you pinched the first time. So just kind of get near there again and pinch and twist almost the same way you did before. But this time our goal is to try to expose different spots. I'll just pull in. And see, I have a big chunk here, so I'm going to try to fold that over. Bit. There we go. I'm just trying to fold over any big chunks and expose more. All right, let's try it another layer. And we're going to press it for 60 seconds. And wow, this printer's slow, y'all. It's still going. It's barely shot any out. I don't know what
The people are loving it though.
happened to my setting. But we got other ones going, so.
It's okay. The rainbow, I feel like, is working out really
Yeah, I
good.
think the rainbow probably looks better than what these beach colors would have looked like. Ooh, it's hot though.
Really showing off the technique.
Techniques.
Can you remind everyone the shirts that we are using today?
Today we are using a 100% polyester, I think it was 365 brand. I will pop it open. When it pops open, I'll confirm what brand it was. It was the cheapest 100% polyester shirt I could find on Alpha Broder's website. This is not necessarily a great quality t-shirt. I paid like $2.18 or something for it.
Yep. You can definitely tell when you touch it.
Yeah, it is purely to show techniques. I wouldn't honestly want to wear this. It's a very, very low quality t-shirt. It's thin is what I mean. You will see oh wow, look at that. That's cool.
Whoa,
wow,
that looks great, yeah.
Okay, let's see what it looks pulled apart now. Whoa. Okay, this is starting to look better. I'm actually starting to like this.
Wow,
Ooh,
yeah,
it's
that's
hot.
looking way better.
Hot. Sorry.
Hot things are hot.
Polyester holds heat a bit more than cotton.
Oh my God, yes it does.
So that's starting to look actually like a tie-dye thing, but now we don't have any on the back, so I want to do the exact same thing on the back side.
There we go.
I want to try to fold it and move it over again like I did last time, but I want to do it on, I want to try it. Just so you guys can get a good eye of me doing this fold. So I'm going to pinch it, and I see how, we wouldn't go with the same direction everything's going already, so we're going to actually spin it the opposite way we did the front. Kind of grouped up here, so we're going to pinch and pull. All right, all right. And now I want to carefully,
Oh, whoa.
I think that worked. Okay.
What I'm noticing with a lot of the YouTube videos that I saw of like tutorials of this stuff is that they kind of leave out the fact that you should use like classic tie-dye
Colors.
shirt twisting techniques.
See, I think it could look cool. Counting what a pattern could look cool.
Right? Yeah.
Because when I was experimenting with it earlier, I was using a kente cloth pattern.
Yeah.
And that actually looks all right. So I think it could look cool.
Yeah. I think with this too, it's just like, keep it simple.
Yeah. This is, I mean, it's a kind of cool technique. It's looking better than I expected.
Right? This is looking better than I thought it was going to look.
To be honest, y'all, I was not excited about today's video idea. I got requested for it. People were like, we want to see it. I was like, I know about this technique. I've done this technique. I'm not excited about this technique.
Yeah, because
but it's looking way better than I expected.
Yeah, because the YouTube videos I've watched, like, it's just, I watch them and I'm like,
yeah, I saw it. Well, when I first discovered this was I was watching just normal tie-dye videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, and like 2 or 3 months ago. And then I tried doing the tie-dye thing with the sublimation, thinking, this is cool. And I posted on a sublimation group and just kind of forgot about it. And I had never seen anyone do it before. Then this last month, I've seen it all over the place.
It's a TikTok trend now.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm the inventor of it, but I was the first person I ever saw do it.
I'm not saying I invented it, but I think I invented it.
Like many things. Oh, it's kind of fun when you like first crack it open. It's like, ooh, what am I getting? It's getting better and better. I think one more press on the back side, maybe one more on the front. We'll have something pretty cool.
Also, I feel like sticking with ombres and stuff like that is the way to go.
Yeah, for sure. And I think what you could do, and we'll try this probably at the end here, press a design in the very center and it'll kind of even out everything where you won't have this sort of wrinkly mess in the dead center. But yeah, let's do one more layer on the back there. And then we're going to have actually a pretty rad sort of tie-dye design. So I'm going to twist it on top of the heat press this time. And again, I try to do 3 fingers on it. Kind of twist with everything. I'm trying to fold away already exposed areas so we have more being hit. Like so. You know what? I want to do it a little looser this time. I think that might give me a little better results. Let's try that out.
Yeah, maybe more surface area for color to
exactly.
dyed.
Fold this over. You know, you could probably even put the shirt partially inside out and that would be fine. Like, put one of these guys on them. Yeah, let's cover it again.
So what design are you thinking about putting in the middle?
I don't know, man.
Okay.
It's about this other printer because it's still printing that first sheet we sent, and so.
Holy crap. Okay, you could probably just cancel the job and change the settings, right?
I don't know what happened. I sent it the same settings I always use, except I closed it that on accident. Huh.
No, I mean the last time I was using this, it was going this slow too. I was trying to figure out why
I used it yesterday and it was working great. Weird. The joys of printers, everybody.
Yep.
From working in a business that deals with printers often, I have to say, printers are the most frustrating technology that acts up for no reason at all. Like, you'll have it working perfectly fine for weeks on end, and then out of nowhere it just decides, I'm not working today.
Oh yeah, most
Makes
definitely.
No sense. Makes no sense.
Plotters sometimes feel the same way too.
All right, let's see how this looks. Pop. I like how this one's starting off looking. Yeah, man, that's not bad at all. Look at that, y'all.
Wow.
That's a decent tie-dye shirt.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
So while this printer keeps doing what it does, let's try some other items that we could do this technique on. So I got a baby onesie right here. And say you're
baby
cool,
suit.
you're cool, like parent, and you're taking your baby on tour with you to follow Fish and the Grateful Dead. This is the perfect way you can make your baby a tie-dye hippie baby. So we're going to put the baby onesie down on here, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to pinch and twist. Let's keep it kind of loose. For the tie-dye baby. Let's see how this works.
Yeah. We'll see if this turns out all right. Maybe interesting for sure.
And let's press the baby onesie. I don't know what's the latest in baby fashion, so.
Neither do I, but I guess I gotta find out since my sister-in-law is about to have a little girl.
Oh yeah. That looks actually pretty good. Pretty good. Like I had low hopes and now my hopes are high.
Yeah.
From this technique. This is y'all see that usually that?
Yeah. I feel like the way that we went about it too is just like kind of a better way than what I've seen.
Yeah. Looks all right. I kind of want a little more in here, so we might press this a second time or third time, but
yeah, just keep it really loose.
Yeah, right in here.
Yeah.
But then again, I might do a chest piece if this printer starts acting right. All right, here we go with our onesies first press. Let's see how that looks.
Let's see how it looks.
No,
there's color.
Not awful. Kind of. So let's do a second version.
Oh wow, that is. Yeah, you're right. That's not awful.
I'm gonna do it wider. I'm gonna like really spread my fingers out. Ooh, those little buttons on the crotch area of the baby. Hot. You know, there's probably someone like sitting here cringing about how much paper I've just used.
Yes. Yeah, that is happening right now.
These are like $9 a piece from our prints department, I think.
Yes. We had someone ask, you could use the same print at least a couple of times.
We probably could. Every time you would use the same print multiple times, though, would make it lighter and lighter.
Yep.
Let that go. Goodness gracious, it's still going. Any other comments, questions, or concerns?
Nope.
Doing great, y'all. You. water because it's very warm over here. And y'all, my heat press is set to like a pressure of 1. It's not really pressing down too hard because I'm trying to prevent the wrinkles being too bad. Polyester has memory, so when you subject it to heat, it's going to remember a lot of these wrinkles that happen and folds. So I'm trying to use as little pressure as possible to make these folds a lot nicer. So I want to try for the backside, reusing a few of these sheets. Let's see how faded or different it looks. So here's the front. This looks cool to me, actually. I'm starting to dig this.
Yeah, that's not bad.
This is a cool little hippie baby. Man, there's nothing weirder than when you're at a like music festival concert and you see like a toddler or a baby. You're just like, man, why'd you bring your baby to this?
I don't know, like I went to Bonnaroo and I didn't think it was that weird because there's the whole camping aspect and they have a whole family section where you can go camp at.
I guess Bonnaroo, and they have like that music for kids at Bonnaroo thing.
Yeah.
In the mornings.
Yeah.
So, you got a point, Sarah. But
I mean, I guess the weirdest part about it would just be like, you know, you're camping with your kids. Maybe the noise isn't as loud in the family section at night.
I guess, because when I went to Bonnaroo, it was rowdy.
Yeah, same. So yeah, I feel like it's like one of those things. It's done finally.
It finished the first one and it started the second one. I want to hit the cancel button.
What?
We're going to let that baby suit go.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm canceling you. Pressing, y'all.
That's okay. I didn't know this until very, very recently, but apparently camping at Renfest is
a thing?
A wild time.
I didn't know you can camp at the Renaissance Fair.
I don't know if it's the case here, but the Houston Renaissance Fair was like a huge deal. It's like one of the biggest one in the United States or something like that. And
I haven't been to a Renaissance Fair since I was a small child, but they look fun.
I went to one in Houston. And it was really fun. It was a good time. I think I went twice. Yeah.
Just fairing it up.
Jousting was fun. Watching a couple get proposed to in the middle of the jousting was fun.
Baby suit, oh baby suit.
Tie-dye baby suit for the Bonnaroo baby.
So okay, and like I thought, there is some lightness from doing the repress of that. Down here, it's lighter. I don't know if y'all can see that well. Let's see.
I can imagine it probably doesn't look too bad.
It doesn't look bad, actually. It doesn't look bad at all. But see how it's lighter there? So reusing the paper does work because it has these spots.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't look bad.
There's some lighter spots.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's finish these shirts up by adding a middle section to them. Something in the center to kind of pull it all together. So I'm going to do the middle on this one. I'm just going to put, because I'm going to probably put this on our lobby to show this off. So I'm going to put Sublimation Tie Dye Technique, just kind of in the center.
Go for it.
And I'll put a smiley face or something.
Yep.
So I'm on Photoshop. I'm just real quick going to type in Sublimation Tie Dye.
Is that what you say every time you type it in?
Maybe. I'm going to make that black so it's easy for me to see. And then we're going to curve it a little bit. Ooh. And I'm going to make it much smaller now. Just curving it, made it really big. It is so hot over here. I feel sweat dripping down my back.
Oh.
Yeah, nice.
Okay.
That's what you people at home wanted to hear, right?
Yeah.
400 degrees right behind me. Feels great. All right. That's unreadable.
Yeah.
Let me change that.
Okay.
Go back to 0 on there. I'm gonna make that bigger. You know what? I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that looks great.
I want to make it a rainbow now. So we're going to go back to the spades tool we used earlier. They have a cool rainbow version. We're going to put a new layer on. We're going to put the rainbow over it. We're going to go over here, make it say screen, and you need a white layer behind it. So we're going to real quick pop a little white behind it. There we go. And that didn't really capture the rainbow effect the way I wanted, so we're going to add another rainbow. Like that. There we go. Boom. We're going to print this one. I'll print, but I want to look at my print settings.
Before you print it, you might want to put a stroke around it just so you can see it on the shirt.
You're right. Let's make it bold and crazy.
Oh yeah, stroke it. I'm sorry.
Ah! And now we're going to do this. I'm just deleting out the little holes, so now I can do a stroke around this. Do it real big like that.
Wonderful.
Tie-dye.
Wonderful.
Sublimation tie dye.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
And we're going to hit print. And I want to look at my print settings because last time it printed ridiculous. So what went wrong there? Tabloid. Quality was set to high. Let's just do standard quality. No copies. Tabloid. More options. Standard document. You know, I only want to click high speed because that took so long.
Yep.
And print. Proceed. Let's see how that happened. And then let's do another one, sublimation tie-dye. And we're going to just add the word for baby.
You should do like the number 4.
For nanny? Baby. Baby. I will make this whole little thing a bit smaller because this will go on a baby suit. Or a baby onesie. I keep calling baby suits.
I mean, I like that. I'm going to keep calling it a baby suit.
When you order them from China, that's what they call them.
I love it. I mean, it is. It's a suit for a baby, you know?
I really like how both these have turned out so far.
I know, right?
Come on, printer, we believe in you. So for the last layer, we'll get set up. We're going to do it like traditional sublimation. So we're going to need a heat press pillow, and we're going to also need. Can you throw me that pillow over there?
Yeah.
Whoop.
Frisbee it.
Frisbee. Yeah. Nice. So this is to make sure it doesn't bleed through into our back. So we're going to use the pillow to keep it from bleeding. Now for the baby onesie, you would either want a way smaller pillow, or you guys can kind of get away with not using it. Babies are mostly in their cradle the whole time, so you don't see their back. So who cares if it bleeds through, right? I'm kidding. We'll get a smaller pillow. So I'm going to take my print, and I'm putting it right over that center area that we've been doing most of our work on. And I'm going to cover it. And again, y'all press for 400 degrees for 60 seconds. For my baby onesie one, I want to... So sublimation, sometimes it's best to actually tear it than cut it. It gives you less harsh lines when you press. So for this baby onesie one, I'm just going to tear...
Uh-oh, don't tear the design.
Ha! Magnificent. I have no coffee today. I'm just in a good mood. It's Friday, man.
I just love how no coffee puts you in a good mood.
Man, if I'm drinking coffee, you know something's like, wow, this turned out cool. Okay. And it got rid of a lot of that janky, super wrinkliness.
Oh, wow, yeah, that's fun.
This is cool.
That's so fun.
Look, you can make this yourself. It's so easy.
DIY.
that turned out great.
I mean, yeah, that looks awesome.
Let's do it for the babies.
For the babies.
So Sarah gave me this for sleeves, which is perfect for babies. Because if you think about it, babies and sleeves are similar in size.
Oh, I guess, okay.
My arms are like babies, man.
Okay.
Hey, I worked out with a kettlebell this morning for 15 full minutes.
Baby arms, Winston.
I even got sweaty.
Sorry, just like the lag, like I got to see your reaction after you said your arms are like babies. Mm-hmm. It was great. Good face. I'm excited for this. Hopefully it's not too big.
It's like falling off the sides a little bit. Yeah, I think our design's just slightly too large unless we went hot dog way, which that's not what we want to do.
Pro term.
You know what? It's going to work better without the pillow, but we might get some bleed through. So I'm going to stuff this in the center.
That is something that we have tested out too, where we slip silicone sheets inside, and it does work. It's just kind of time consuming.
It's just a little more tricky than the actual pillow, because the pillow's thick, you know?
Yeah. Honestly, it'd be great if they made like a jig that's like the same as like the sock jig, but for like baby suits.
Yeah, that'd be cool if someone spent the time doing that.
The only thing about that is that I feel like it doesn't help with the seams at all.
Yeah, because the onesies has a bunch of like folds and stuff, but this should work fine. So we're going. Well, we need more pressure. Way too loose. Y'all, I don't really go off the pressure gauge. I do it all by feel, and I know that's super frustrating and hard to explain. When you're doing sublimation, I really am going for it just barely pushing into it, just kind of making a contact, not really a heavy pressure, so we don't have real harsh lines in it. So, especially when you're using pillows and stuff like that, sometimes if your heat press has a pressure gauge on it that can go all over the place, just kind of go by feel and almost memorize what it feels like to have it just kind of barely pushing in versus really pushing in and stuff. And it's almost like just learning your machine and getting a good feel of it will really get you a better usage.
Honestly, when it comes to like fine art printing and stuff like that, it's the same thing too. Same
style?
Yep. You do have like certain like measurements of like the weight that you have, or like the width between like the roller and like the bottom platen, but for the most most part, you're gauging by how it feels.
Oh, man. This turned out great. Look at this one. Oh, it's so hot.
I love it. Yeah. It's good.
Y'all, so thanks for we're pretty much done. This look how great these turned out. So this is Sublimation Tie Dye Technique.
That looks great.
You can layer your final layer on there, and it kind of blends in. Looks like it's part of it.
Yeah.
Both these turned out excellent. If you come by the store, if you're local, you can check this out in person. Just ask us, we'll show you. Yeah, that's it today. That's all I had planned. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or if you want to see anything cool next week, send us a comment or a message, and we will be happy to feature it in the upcoming weeks. Yeah, I think next week we might be doing some cool stuff with Opal Vinyl and the Cameo and Cricut, so check that out for sure. Once again, I'm Winston with PerfecPress. Sarah's on the keyboard today. Yeah, y'all. See you next week. Hope you learned something. This will be on YouTube in like an hour or so.
Yep. Like and subscribe to our channel. Have a good weekend, everybody.
Bye-bye.